Hello everybody. I was going to say I was running a bit late. I had technical issues. Basically, I was trying to do something where I had this camera staying here, and then I was going to have my old phone set up here, and then it didn't work. So that's why I've taken about 10 minutes to try and get this all sorted out. So apologies about the delay. How are we all? We all good? Just getting some card ready. We'll start the stream proper in a bit. I just needed to get some more bits and pieces ready. Just letting all two of you know. Can you hear the music, by the way? I'm trying to see if this actually does what it's supposed to do. You're supposed to be able to hear music as well. And also see. Down here, you can see there's like a little thing, so you don't even have to ask me what I'm playing. It's a quiet bed. You mean a quiet beat? Thank you. That's a great. Yeah, that's why we're here. Matt knows we're here because we're going to do some drawing requests. That's why we're here. And yes, I will do Leonardo. That'll be the first one. I don't know which one. It's probably just going to be a turtle because, you know, at one point they kind of all looked a bit similar, didn't they? That could be offensive, and it didn't mean for it to be offensive. Two Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles everywhere. Right. I'll make sure that's what's up there. Don't worry, I will change the track. I just thought, to start with, I was going to just put that Animal Crossing track on. It won't be just the same track on repeat, because I know that would drive everybody mad, including myself. So. But yeah, I'll get the ball rolling shortly. Give me one more minute. Let's see. Just getting all the stuff we need with pencil. Although this is getting a bit rough. After I did MCM Birmingham, and I think this pen is on its last legs, unfortunately. So I might have to get a new one. So basically, same rules as last time. I'm not going to spend too long on each drawing. I'm here till about 9. Obviously, I'm a bit late, so we'll say, you know, maybe 8:30 or something. And I'm just going to do requests based on what the requests that people say in the chat, and I might do them, I might not, but you know, depends what we've got, basically. And that's it, really. Nice and chill. That's the plan. Okay, right. It's been about 5 minutes now. I'm gonna start, I think. So give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna switch the camera around because I wanted to do it where there was 2 different views, but I still can't quite do that yet. But next stream, hopefully, I'll fix that. So for now, give me 10 seconds. Okay, let's see how this looks. Yeah, let's try. So I don't know why here. That'll do for now. That'll do for now. Let's just start, I think. Right. So I'm just got some music on. That isn't this. The same track playing over and over again. Let's go. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay. Right. I don't like that one actually. I want to skip that. Don't want that track. I just had a hankering to draw the eyes, like first. Don't know why. I'm probably gonna regret that later. Maybe. Obviously, I'm drawing this one at the moment, guys, but feel free to actually suggest other characters, because hopefully we'll get round to them at some point. It's looking quite quiet at the moment, so it might be just Matt just making suggestions all the time. That's fine too. I don't mind. I said it's a bit of a short notice kind of stream, so I get it. But I'm here for like a few hours. I have a better idea. Let's do. No, 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 no. That is not good. Just feeling out, guys. And it's sort of become a full body one. I wasn't going to do that, but I was like, you know what? I'm feeling this one. So let's go. Let's go full body. I haven't had time with these legs, if I'm honest. We'll get there. We'll get there. There we go. That's looking bad. We'll do that and then have it so. Something like that. But Swap this leg out again. Oh man. Sorry guys, we're getting there. We are getting there. That'll do. I think that'll do. That's kind of what I was going for. That kind of works. Don't like that track. What is it with this playlist? I might scrap this. I'm not a huge fan of this. That is making me. Yeah. I'm gonna put some. Let's do that instead. There we go. That's probably better. Yeah. Let's go with that. We're all about chilling here in NIMBY. So do whatever you want. If you want to pay attention, cool. If you just want to have this on in the background, that's fine as well. That's kind of what I want with these streams anyway. I mean, if people can watch me if they want, but it's more, I don't know, it's kind of like a chill thing. It's just watching, you know, me draw. The reason I started doing these is because I was watching, well, that's not the main reason I'm watching, but main reason I'm recording these, but one thing I really enjoy is watching Man Ben, which is like a show on NHK in Japan, hosted by Naoki Urasawa, and he does, just in case you haven't been to these streams before, he does like a TV series where he interviews mangakas or like artists during the process of their work. They film them working, and they just just interview them during the process, just during the video. It's really good, but I find it quite like nice, because you're just sort of sitting there watching someone draw, and it's just nice, and I quite like that. So I was kind of wanting to go for that kind of vibe anyway, except you get to see the whole thing. And you can ask questions if you want, or you don't have to at all. You can just sit there and chill. That's totally fine. So it's like that, isn't it? There we go. Excuse me, sorry. Right. How do we finish Leo's face? I actually don't know how we leave Leo's face. I think he has straps as well, doesn't he? It's annoying that there's so much going on there with the swords and stuff, but hopefully I can sort of fix that bit. There you go. Let's see. You know, the old action figures would do the whole thing with the crouch legs. Not as crouched as that. I'm pretty happy with that pose. I think it's worked out all right. Sorry, it took me a while, guys. It's like it's really, when you're sort of filling out, it's kind of, you know, hard. I quite dig that. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. So I'm gonna just do some inking in a second. Hello, Kit Palmer. Oh, hey man, nice to see you. Yeah, I've just so you've just got here. All I'm doing is today it's just being quite relaxed. I'm going to be here for a couple of hours, so I'm thinking about ending about 9:30, maybe a bit earlier than that. It's just a nice quick stream, and all we're doing is taking requests for characters, so from comics, video games, movies, whatever, and I'm just going to sketch them. They're kind of quick sketches, so like this, but I'm going to ink it as well. Yeah, not to spend too long on them, and see how many we can do in the few hours I'm here. So if you've got any suggestions, throw them up in the chat. Really appreciate that. I'm just going to look up Leonardo's face because I don't know. I'm just thinking about how am I actually going to draw this turtle's face? How do I do it? How do people draw it? As long as it's not like weird sort of Michael Bay type thing. I am not a fan of that. You know, where that's sort of like it's like human but not human because it's a turtle. I don't dig that. Because they sort of do that sort of like, looking at the new one here, it's kind of like that sort of, like you can see, it's kind of like that, almost like Aardman sort of tortoise face, as I call it. So something like that is what I was thinking. Not like that. I don't like that. I just don't like it at all. It's so gross. Look, this one as well. If you like the design, each their own, but I'm just not a fan of that one at all. So I'm thinking, let's have a look. Yeah, I like giving him the beak. I've kind of sort of given him a beak already, so I think I might try that. I might just wing it now and see if I can do something like. Something like that, I think. Let's go with that. Yeah. Yeah, go on then. Let's go with that. Let's move on. So I'm going to ink it. Let's go. Let's give it a little inkaroo. Sorry, that is the stupidest thing I think I've ever said. Sorry if you've made suggestions, guys. I will look shortly. I'm just going to finish this off, and then I'm going to have a look at the suggestions. Thanks for joining me, guys, by the way. Really appreciate it. You could do something else on your Thursday night, so I appreciate the fact that you're coming to hang out with me. You know, the thing is, I just realised, Matt, I didn't actually check whether you meant... Oh, okay, you did. I thought for a second that you only said Leonardo, and I'm like, I just assumed you meant the turtle, and not the painter. Which would have been a very funny request. Can you draw me the painter, Leonardo? Or DiCaprio. I was like, I didn't actually check, but you did in brackets specify the turtle. So, before anyone asks me. He said the goddamn turtle. Yeah, as I said earlier, sorry, I was just in the comments. Yeah, as I said earlier, Kit, that's totally fine if you want to lurk. That's cool because the what I like about these streams is you can just hang out and just have this on in the background or whatever. I hope D&D goes well. But you know, I fancy doing some doodles. Let's stream it. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And you can either have me on in the background. You can watch me if you want. It does not really matter. Just as long as we're all having fun. Mm-hmm. I am going to just mention this. If people want to say anything, How's the Christmas shopping going? I have just started. Or do you not want to talk about it? Yeah, I've only just been able to. I've only just got some money recently, so I'm now like, right, I better do some, better do some shopping, get it all out of the way. Oh man, this pen is really, yeah. So next Saturday, Hugh Churchman and I are at, in Nottingham. Actually, I was going to just put a little post about it tomorrow on my Instagram. We are in Nottingham, selling stuff at the, oh god, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a comic fair that's held in Nottingham with Forbidden Planet, and I'm really looking forward to it. But what it has reminded me is I need to get a new pen, because this pen is nearly done, and I'll be gutted if I get there and I'm not going to be able to draw things, because I'll be like I usually do at cons and shows and stuff. I tend to do commissions on the day, so if people want to come up to me and want me to draw something, I'll be doing that. Going to be selling all kinds of things. Made one last little push for Warrior Klaus the Gift. If you haven't picked up a copy of that yet, I still have some. And I'll be selling them there, but I also sell them on my Etsy store, or if I'm honest, it might be cheaper to go through me. So if you want a copy, maybe just drop me a message or something. That's cool too. I think I fluffed that up. Oh well, it's fine. These are meant to be a bit rough and ready, and I've already spent way too long on this one, so. But I'm really happy with the pose, so I think that's why I want to give it a bit more, a bit of justice. I don't want to just like, you can see here, look, that line is sort of brown, like rather than black is, oh god, it is on its way out, so I need to get a new pen. Because I've got like a Pentel brush pen, and this one is, I'm not sure what this is, I think it's a, oh there you go. It's that, whatever that word is. Fudennosuke? Suke? I'm not bad today. It's that pen. It's a Japanese art pen though. Quite fond of it, but it's not Pentel. But Pentels, I always struggle with I like using a Pentel, but I struggle with the thickness of the brush. So this is pretty good. I was sort of something in between a fine liner and the brush pen itself. But I think at this rate I'm going to have to whip out the brush pen, because this is ridiculous. This pen is struggling. Yeah. Oh, I messed up on that as well. But no. That's how it is. That's how it is. Because this is also my handy shader pen, so I need to probably replace it, to be honest. I wonder. This is probably a terrible idea, but I'm going to try it. See what I mean? The pen is, oh, it's too thick. Never mind, it's fine. It's fine. The other pen is just struggling, man. So I was just like, I need to switch it up a bit. Yeah, I may regret this. Here we go. Okay, that's not too bad. Sorry, you guys didn't get to see that because I got so used to moving the page up, I went right over. Sorry, I'll try and be a bit more conscientious about you guys. Still getting used to this streaming malarkey. Oh shit. Oh no, that's annoying. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I can make it work. It just felt like the swords needed a bit more, it just needed a thicker outline, you know? Ooh, sorry. Knocking the camera. The camera is in front of me, guys, so that's probably doesn't help. Thank you. Excuse me, sorry. Right. Let's try. Give it a bit of shade. I noticed I'm really guilty lately, always doing the shade, like the shadow, like this side. Really guilty of doing that a lot when it's just like unless there's an actual light source, like you know, say I plan the illustration and there's a I know this is where the light's come from. So say I'm doing a comic or something like that. But when I'm just doing a sketch, I always default to this side, and I can't tell you why. I suppose because I find it naturally easier for me to just swipe this way, I guess, with the pen, maybe. I don't know. Oh man, this pen is on its way out. See, I'm not doing it here now. I mean, I don't know where the light source actually is anymore, but you know, I've done it now, so whoops. if I remember, on the toy at least. Were they not black belts? Let's just do that. It's done a bit, but I don't think there's enough black on this this drawing, so you know what, I'm going to make the belts black. Make them black with a hint of. Well, not a hint, but I'm going to keep the L like that. I can't remember what the toy. I think if I remember rightly, the black is in the belt as well. Sorry, the little buckle, and the L is the only thing on show. But I'm not going to do that with this one, just because I want to move on. Yeah, I've already done it, so there you go. Oh, I just realised in my my rush to get here, I haven't actually shown you. I've got a little animated intro that I can play now when I do the streams. Completely forgot. Completely forgot. Oh, thank you, JXKE53. Thank you. That's very kind of you for buying 10 of the token. All 10 tokens, you say. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. For those of you who don't know what they're talking about, they are talking about my trading card game tokens that you can use for, a certain trading card game which involves wizards throwing spells at each other in a duel. You may have heard of it. It's from a very popular trading card game company. They also do a tabletop RPG as well that's also incredibly popular. May have heard of it too. You can use those tokens in that game. So, pretty fun. I really like them. I'm really happy with them. I use them myself for my wizard dueling card game that I play. Exactly. And in me, you wonder. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to tell you. I mean, you might be able to work it out, but I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing. Just in case, I'm saying nothing. But you can buy them on my Etsy as well. However, again, if you're like, I don't really want to pay the price that you go on Etsy, let's talk. Come over. Let's talk. Because JXK53 bought them from a convention, so I was selling them I presume you bought them from a convention. I sell them for cheaper in person because there's less, Etsy fees and whatnot and postage and stuff. But yes, thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. People buying them because I'm really happy with how they turned out. So I'm glad they're sort of like they seem to be resonating with people, and I really am happy about that. I leave that sword there. I don't know why I quite like it, even though really I probably should have shaded the sword as well. But you know what? we got to move on. So, I'm just going to give me this little plane here, flooring. Oh man, this is... Oh, I'm sorry, Pen. I think the party might be over for you. There you go. There's your Leonardo. That one's done. I'm pretty happy with that one, actually, considering I didn't spend too long on it. I'm quite happy with how that one turned out. I think I'll probably go over it a bit later. You don't want to see me do that because it's going to be quite boring. But as you can see, there's like the lines just aren't that great because that pen is just it's dead. It's dying, guys. So, but yeah, I'm going to move on. So that's Leonardo done. What have we got in the chat? I haven't actually looked at what you guys have suggested. The nostril horror. What's the nostril horror? As in like a nose horror. Is that a character? I'll have to look at that. Oh, hang on. That's not a character. You're just talking about the nose. Oh, I see. You're talking about the face from earlier, right? As in drawing the turtle. Okay, sorry. I completely. Yeah. Okay. So what suggestions have we got? Have we got any? Let's have a look. This is what they do, don't they, Matt? I think the turtles, I really do feel you can't go too far with the turtles. Like, I think you've got to stick more with turtle than human, if that makes sense. Because otherwise you get those weird Michael Bay ones, and I just don't think making them look too human looks awful. Shovel Knight. Oh, I'd love to draw Shovel Knight. Good shout. Okay, I'll draw Shovel Knight. I wonder if I can do that there. Might do a little Shovel Knight. But yeah, Shovel Knight is a good shout. Love him. So I'll give that a Shovel Knight. Thank you, Hugh. Through Amanda. And thank you all. Thank you. I'm really happy with the Leo. I think that's really good. Might see if I can sell that at a con. So, because that's what I do, guys. I'm sure you know this. Most of you will know this. I tend to sell sketches at conventions, and I do sketches there as well. But I do actually have a little folder selling all this sort of stuff. So I might sell this because I quite like it. I think, and I'm sure I can make a Turtles fan happy with that. So, give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna have a glass of water. Thanks, guys. Right. Are your previous run available? I'd love to get as many as possible. Hey, Jake. Yeah, JXKE53. Yes, Jake would be easier. Your previous run available. So that is my current run. I don't have any previous runs. I'm going to be doing another wave of those tokens next year, so I'll do another 10. Happy to take suggestions for them, by the way. If you've got ideas for creatures you want to see. One thing I'm thinking about, sorry, one idea I'm thinking about doing is rebooting some of the creatures. Well, not rebooting, that's the wrong word, because you know that in this game there are... Oh, hang on a second, sorry. Just dropped my sharpener. There are, in this card game, you do have like different versions of monsters with different abilities and stuff. So say, for example, I'll give you an example. I have a zombie token. There is, just a zombie with like a 2/2 zombie, right? But you can also get zombies with decayed. So as a little, you put it in a little status box. So that's what I was thinking of doing, something like that. So you've got like one zombie, and then you've got a zombie with Decayed who looks really gnarly. So it would be a different card, but you know, technically the same. So stuff like that is what I'm thinking. Thank you, Matt, for joining us. Yeah, mate, I'll see if I can pop. If unless someone else comes up with something else, I'll do the Demon Slayer suggestion after I do Shovel Knight. But if someone else comes up with something, then cool. Just because I know you're going, mate. So, but yeah, see you around, Matt. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah. So, what was I saying? Tokens. So that's what I was thinking of doing, is something along those lines. But I also want to do new creatures, obviously, new monsters and stuff. Oh, I do remember you. Yes, I do. I do remember you, Jake, because you said about squirrels, didn't you? Yeah, squirrels is a funny one. I've got a friend who uses squirrel tokens, or at least he has a. I don't know if he actually saying that. I don't know if he uses squirrels. I know he's got a squirrel token, and that kind of made me chuckle because I had no idea you could get squirrel tokens, or that yeah, squirrels are in Magic the Gathering. That's weird. Right, I'm gonna do Shovel Knight before I just gas on the entire time. So let's move on. Let's go on to Shovel Knight. You know what? I don't think I'm going to do Shovel Knight justice if I do on this bit of card. Don't worry, I'm not wasteful. I tend to use offshoots for cards for something else, but I'm not going to use it for Shovel Knight. Maybe I'll come back to it later. So I'm going to do Shovel Knight on his own card. Sorry, I say his. It's a they, isn't it? Because I believe Shovel Knight. I'm just going to use this bit of card here. It's a bit of card there. I believe Shovel Knight is supposed to be. I think you can choose their gender, right? I think. So tell me if I'm wrong, but I thought that's the update they had in one of the versions of Shovel Knight. You could choose their gender. I'm using my very basic posing for it. Sorry, Hugh. This is my go-to pose. Fist in the air. This kind of thing. Fists are quite easy to draw. Oh no, if I do that, I can't see the shovel. Can't see the shovel if I do that. How am I going to get you in there? Did not think this through when I did it. I'll come back to it in a second. Oh, so annoying to run out of room, but and even then it might be too small. But no, never mind. It's fine. We got one. So. Bear with me, I'm going to have to look up his armour because I can't actually remember what Shovel Knight's armour looks like, and it's a shame because I'm a big fan of the game. I just want to have a quick little look at the reference. Okay, because he's got this sort of thing going on here. So like that. I'm quite rough to start with, but I'll neaten up as I go along. God, sorry Hugh, I wish I... Oh, so frustrating that happens. When I'm drawing like really quick, sort of like, so frustrating. But it's alright, we can make it work. We can make it work. We're gonna have to, because I'm moving on. So it's gonna have to work, guys. Right. Excuse me, guys. Right. I have a bit of a cold. That's why I'm coughing quite a bit. Unfortunately, my partner Karina has had a cold, and now I think I may have caught it too, which is great. I'm gonna swear I've had a cold for like what feels like forever. Like I sort of had one kind of back to back, and I felt absolutely appalling for like weeks. So great that I've got it again. This pen, oh my god, I might have to try and just chance it. I think I'm gonna have to chance it with this one. Before I carry on inking, do you want to see that little animated intro, guys? Hang on. Didn't so it's this. If I do this. There you go. That's it. So there you are. There's a little animated intro I did. There's supposed to be sound, but I can't get it to work for some reason. But yeah, that's it. So it's just that. I'm just tweaking it. Hopefully, when I do more of these streams, I can. Yeah, I just want to make it a bit sexier, you know. But there is sound and stuff, but for some reason you probably didn't hear the sound. You might have heard the sound. I don't know. Let me know. And this is still early days, and you're kind of like, hope you don't mind, kind of like my guinea pigs as well as my viewers. So, oh god, this is a terrible idea. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to use this pen. Oh god, it's too thick. Ooh, that's too much. Right, so I think I might have messed this one up. Sorry, guys. Amanda. It's only because I was playing the animation and there's like sort of sound effects, like paper sound effects, as you can see. I'll play it one more time, Amanda. I'll play it one more time for everybody. Right, here we go. There you go. I can't hear any sound my end, so don't know whether that means you guys heard sound or not. Who knows? There is sound though, so it should come up. Oh, okay, interesting. I guess I just don't hear it then. That's weird. Maybe because it's feedback or something. So, thank you. I worked. Thank you. I worked really. Yeah. I thought I'm going to do a little animated intro because I like it. Well, that's a shame I can't hear it because I have no idea if it worked or not. Okay, well, you know, if you can hear it, fine. That's fine. That's the main point. Is you're supposed to be able to hear it. So, you know. Hey Ro. Sorry, I didn't see you there. So oh, I forgot. I remember it's something. Okay, maybe we got a little bit on the end. Yeah, it's so annoying. I've had to sort of give up with the other pen a little bit because it is just, oh boy, is it struggling. The problem is all of these illustrations aren't going to be uniform. They're going to look a bit thicker now because the brush pen is thicker. I don't know how some people do it though. They're just like, you know, like, because I think I can go find like, it's like, now see, even then it's starting to go, like, no matter what I do, it will be a bit thicker. It's fine. I can do a fine line, but it is just like or finer line. It's just that most of it is going to be pretty thick. And I think I've just recently put cartridge in this, so this is, you know, very. Blah, blah, blah. Man, how do you get that other pencil in Pronto? It's ridiculous. Oh, come on. Doing it again. The shadings on the left-hand side. Oh well. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get this one done, and then move on to another character. Obviously, Matt suggested the character from Demon Slayer. Matt's already had a request, so if anyone else comes up with another idea, I will do that instead. However, if no one comes up with anything else, then I'll draw the character from Demon Slayer. But like I said, Matt has already he had Leonardo, so if someone's got another character, great. Plus, I'll be honest, I've never seen Demon Slayer, so I have no idea what it's like. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit reluctant to draw that one, but like happy to do it if everybody else wants me to. So give me another suggestion, guys. And again, thank you for being here with me this evening. I very much appreciate it. Oh, sorry, I have my knuckles. It's in the chat row. I've forgotten. Oh, I would do Lando Calrissian, but Hugh, you did already have a character. I can't just keep like the whole point of me asking about other characters is so I can get someone else to make a request. Because you had Shovel Knight. So we can save Lando Calrissian for another time. Because yes, I would draw Lando, but if I'm not drawing Matt's because he's already a request, I can't then take Hughes. So this is Hughes currently. So Amanda, you're terrible at this. You should have. I'll be honest, Amanda. No offense, I'd have questioned it if you said, "Oh yeah, Lando Calrissian." I'm like, how do you even know who that is? No offense. Lando Calrissian is definitely a Hugh suggestion. It sounds like it. Oh, okay. Sorry, Ro. It's let me have a look. What's the character's name? I've completely forgotten who the character is. Oh, it's someone from Demon Slayer. Oh, Inosuke. Is that how you pronounce that character's name? Inosuke. That's who. I apologise. Like I said, I've never seen Demon Slayer, so I have no idea how to pronounce that name. Hope London treated you all right, Ro. I wonder. So with Twitch, can everyone? So obviously there are going to be people that are watching this, not live. Does that mean they can't see the chat? Like they have no idea who I'm, what I'm doing. like I said, I'm still very new to Twitch, guys. Oh, you show me a cat. I can draw a cat. Oh, that's a bit of a cop out though, man. Just a cat. Come on, name a cat. I can just draw you a cat. It's fine. But the whole point of this is characters. Right, got you. Okay. How about I just draw Kiki? What? Okay, look, I'm gonna draw Kiki and I'll draw Gigi as well. Gigi's the cat's name, by the way. I'll draw both that. There we go. That's something different. Thank you, Amanda, for the suggestion of Kiki from Kiki's delivery service and the cat. The cat's name's Gigi. Okay, it's locked in. I'll do Kiki, and I think that'll be the last one I do today, guys. Sorry, it's a bit short, this one. I started kind of late, and to be honest, I don't feel very well, to be honest. So I might just call it a night. But I do want to do one last thing, and I'll do Kiki, and that should bring us to about 9ish, I would have said. You know, Kiki's delivery service, I haven't actually... I saw it, like, I think just before... I think I saw it in 2019. It was the first time I ever saw it. I ever saw it. Which, considering I've watched a lot of Ghibli films, I'd never seen Kiki's delivery service until that late. Is crazy, really. But I do like it. It's not one of my favourites. I did really enjoy it, though. My favourite, it's always a toss-up between Howl's Moving Castle, because I'm that guy. Howl's Moving Castle and The Wind Rises, which I like. The Boy and the Heron looks really good, though. I'm well up for that. I'm very interested in seeing that. Don't know if there's any UK listings for it yet. In the cinema, I mean. Oh, it's good. Why not? Let's put more lines here. Yeah. Don't know why I did that. Just felt like doing it. There we go. Okay, Hugh. Shovel Knight. There you are. There is Shovel Knight. That's worked out alright. Even though my pen is... This thing is... Yeah, it's on its way out. But yeah, Shovel Knight came out alright, considering I had some sort of pen failures in between. Let's try that. If I do that, you'd think The Boy and the Heron would be on at Cinema City here in Norwich, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it. So December 26th. That seems like a placeholder date, or is it just me? Right. That is true, Hugh. It is a night with a shovel. That is what Shovel Knight is. If you haven't played Shovel Knight, by the way, anyone in chat, I highly recommend it. It's bloody brilliant. It's a really good game. There you go. So far we've got got a Leo, and we got a Shovel Knight. Right, I'm going to do one last thing. I'm going to do Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. Right. Oh, God, dropping everything. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my camera, guys. Gonna have to look up Kiki a second. Oh, Amanda, yeah. If you get the chance to play Shovel Knight, it's a brilliant game. One of my top games of all time, I'd say. It's so good. I played it on the 3DS back in the day. And, well, not back in the day. That's the thing. Shovel Knight is old, guys. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, Shovel Knight, I played it back in the day. I don't think I played it. I didn't play it new. I'm pretty sure on the 3DS it was old. 2014, the game. I'm just checking now because I happened to be when I was looking for images of Shovel Knight. 2014, the game came out. It's nearly 10 years old. That's crazy. And I believe it was on Steam. I think originally. I might be wrong. Yeah, crazy. And I played it on the 3DS. It was a 3DS port of it, and I love. So good. I feel guilty for leaving it as long as I did, and then as soon as I got a Switch, I bought the as soon as it was on offer anyway, I bought the Shovel Knight Treasure Trove and all this other stuff. So I just had. I think I've got every single copy of a Shovel Knight game that's on the Switch now because I love it. And I've played the sequel. I can't remember which sequel it is, but I played. I've played. I know I played the first one. I think I played whatever the second one was, and I think there's a third one which I haven't played, which I still need to get around to doing. But Shovel Knight's brilliant. Yeah, if you haven't played it. Yes, a group watch might be a good idea actually. I have a couple of other friends who also want to see it, so maybe a whole bunch of us could go and see The Boy and the Heron. It looks great though. It looks creepy as hell, and that's why I like the look of it. Anyway, sorry. Right, Kiki. I'm looking at Kiki. Kiki's Delivery Service. I might do a sort of head and shoulders shot, guys, just because, you know, I was thinking it'd be really cool to do like her posing on a broom and stuff. I really wanted to do that, but then I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna play a bit safe, guys. Hope you don't mind, because I'm the worst. But I'll make it a big one. So there we go. Let's have one last big drawing. Excuse me, guys. huge. Broom is like that, isn't it? It's like a, you know, it's going to be a weird statement. I haven't drawn many brooms in my time, so I'm actually not sure what the broom's supposed to look like. Oh, she's got a little strap as well, isn't she? There we go. Right. You know, the good thing about drawing Shovel Knight was no eyes. I love drawing eyes, but God, they're a pain in the ass sometimes. Like that. Blah. I don't know if the eyes look right or not. Do I have to look off? Nearly forgot Gigi. That's what I knew there was something. I was sitting there going, what is going on? What am I missing out? What am I missing here? God, the whole point of doing this was because of Gigi. Idiot Ben. Kiki. Right. Let's put a bit of Gigi in there. Because remember, Gigi's got big old ears, right? Yeah, he does. Funny thing. Did you know Phil Hartman did the voice of Gigi in the first English dub? I don't know if it's the same English dub that Disney used in the end, but yeah, really weird. So Gigi was Troy McClure, basically. It was very weird. Very weird. So we do something like that. Nope, don't like that. That's wrong. I made the ears way too big. It looks like a mouse. Fix that. Let's fix that. Thank you, Ro. That cat needs to go, though. That is not right. Which is a shame, because I think I got the eyes perfect. Because although I'm about, like, drawing things in my own style, I don't know. I think the thing is with Gigi the cat is I don't know. It's like drawing Scott Pilgrim or something. I don't know. It's like it's kind of like it looks weird if you draw it in any other style. I think that's the thing with a cat. Let's make it so. Yeah, so that's that there. Let's give him a longer body. Big ears, but not too big. Think about there. There's two versions. Are you talking about what I was the dub thing? I think so, because at some point there was. I don't know about this with every single film, but Disney had then had the rights to distribute the films, and I know some of them have. They did the dubbing for and changed some of the dubbing. Like I believe the dubbing for Nausicaa is different. But that's fair because I mean that was all over the place that dub, the original dub. Because fact about that as well, there was also a really heavy cut. Thanks to the Weinsteins, there was a very heavy cut of Nausicaa, which got rid of basically most of what the film is about. And like dialing down Nausicaa's role in the film. I think it was called like Warriors of the Wind or something. Absolutely stupid. Yeah, they do. So Ponyo is is when they took the helm. I think John Lasseter was. I don't know if John Lasseter was in charge at the time, but they were, working on that relationship, and I believe, Ponyo was the first movie that had an English dub produced by Disney. So the two kids, the leads, was it Ponyo and Susuke? I think is he Susuke? Is that the kid's name? The boy's name? But yeah, he's voiced by one of the younger Jonas brothers. So it's like, oh, it's very Disney. I don't know who. I've got a feeling, because Hannah Montana was a thing still. I think Ponyo was voiced by Miley Cyrus's little sister. I might be wrong. I can't remember. You'd have to look that up. But all I knew was it was very funny how. Well, I remember it being quite funny that the two leads were basically Disney children. Very, very weird. I don't think it's the same anymore. I don't know how involved Disney are. I think they are within. I think distributing it in the US and stuff. I don't think so much here anymore. Because I think it's G Kids. I think they're called. That's what I saw for I forgot what the film was. The Boy and the Heron. It looked like that wasn't Disney. Disney aren't involved with that one at all. But I might be wrong. I don't know. Sorry if I messed this one up, guys. I'm having to, like I said, use this brush for everything, which I'm not used to doing. It's just that, like I said, that other brush is a bit fudged, to be honest. Didn't even cut that head out again. Just gotta cut it. Thank you, Amanda. Oh God, knocking things over. Yeah. Sorry, I know you said draw the cat in Kiki's Delivery Service, and I have, but I love how he's been relegated to this little patch here. But I think it worked out. I think he's got hopefully enough, revenue on the page. It's all about using this goddamn pen. Right. Let's go with here. Let's try that. There we go. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm quite happy with it actually. I'm happy with it. I think it's a good one to end on, I think. It's also funny how this whole evening's drawings has just become bigger than I did last time, and that wasn't the intention. It just felt like it felt like a natural thing. I felt like, no, you know what? Let's go with that. I think I felt like that a bit in general though, because I've been doing when I've been at the conventions recently, I've been trying to draw go for like more sort of like full A4 size drawings. And normally I don't. Normally I go for something a bit smaller. Just because it's a bit, I don't know. That's just how I draw. But lately I've been trying to go a bit bigger. Excuse me. Sorry. All right. But lately, it just, I don't know, it feels really good to do some like full size drawings, you know. And so I'm in a full size drawing mood lately. Also, I've been drawing a lot of Metal Gear Solid stuff lately. Don't get me wrong, I love doing it. I haven't drawn Metal Gear Solid stuff in like I just don't really do it very often. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. You're talking. Oh, Rose signal. Sorry, Ro. I thought you meant like our internet was shoddy. I didn't realise. I forgot you were on a train. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I've been drawing a lot of Metal Gear Solid lately, and it's been nice and all, but it's nice to just draw something else. Don't get me wrong. I love drawing Metal Gear Solid characters because I don't do that often. But I recently drew because at MCM Birmingham, David Hayter is there now. If you don't know who David Hayter is the voice of Solid Snake, or Snake, but you know, Solid Snake, from the Metal Gear Solid series. And yeah, that was a big deal. I got to meet him. He was very, very, very nice guy. But yeah, because of that, I ended up drawing a lot of Metal Gear stuff. Weirdly enough, I didn't do any commissions. I just drew Metal Gear Solid stuff, thinking it would sell, and it did. I was selling quite a lot of Metal Gear Solid. I was doing so. The more I sold, the more I was like, oh, okay, well, I better draw more then. And I've sort of been in a spiral of just drawing loads of Metal Gear Solid stuff. But it's been fun because, like I said, I don't draw Metal Gear Solid that often. But I drew some Ocelots. I drew a couple of big bosses. If you don't know who those characters are, the lead characters. And I drew a boss as well. I'm going to be drawing some more though, because a friend. The reason I got to meet David Hayter is because a friend of ours paid for my ticket, which was incredibly sweet of her. And her only request was if I could get my Metal Gear Solid print signed by him, and so I did, and that was really surreal. But also, I've got a few commissions. I was going to say don't tell her, but she might be watching this. But I've drawn her a few sketches as well. But I'm not going to say who they are. But they are Metal Gear Solid characters because she's also a fan. But like I said, I'm not going to say what they are. But yeah, because of that, I'm drawing a lot of Metal Gear Solid. So it's nice to actually take this opportunity to... Or I'm doing commissions for people, but it's usually of them, themselves, or like their pets or something like that. So it's nice to actually be like, let's draw some characters, which in turn will go in the folder and will be at other cons. So like this, if this, you know, as long as I stick a landing on this one, this might go in as well. It might go in the folder for another con. It's looking alright. It's getting there. Even though I use this bloody pen for literally everything. So I'm going to try and I'm going to be crazy right now. And GG is going to be entirely in black. Because, you know, he is a black cat, but he's not like jet black. Oh man, I'm just going to do it. Screw it, you know what? Screw it. It's a black cat, let's make him black. Right. Oh, I messed up on that. Oh, that's so annoying. Never mind. Never mind, I can probably fix that. Let's make the lines edge a little bit. Whew. Row, it is, it's hard to get back into. I get it. I'm the same though. I don't really. What's really good about doing these streams is I get to do that. It kind of forces me to have a play again. But also being a freelancer helps. Because at the moment I've had no work for about a month or two. No, 2 months. For 2 months I haven't had any client work. I've got some commissions I'm doing and stuff like that, but which tides me over a little bit. But no, I've got no client work. And so I'm finding myself doing other things. As I'll mention again, for those of you who are watching and doesn't know, I have a short comic written by Simon Holmes and drawn by myself called Warrior Klaus. It's seasonal. You can check it out on Etsy. Warrior Klaus The Gift, as it's called. And the reason I did that and had it done is because I got no work. So I just did it. So, yeah, I'm not exactly, you know, it is, I agree. Sorry, not I agree. I understand where you're coming from, Ron, because it is hard to, when you've got like a 9 to 5, whatever, it's kind of hard to actually do this kind of stuff. Which, so I've got to say, going freelance is really helps me creatively. It's really made me a lot more creative because, you know, I'm like, either that or I'm bored. Quite frankly, it's like I've got to do something or I'm bored. So, you know, that's why. And that's kind of why I started thinking about doing this streaming stuff, is because I was like, well, you know, I don't really watch streamers that often. Not because anything wrong with that, I just don't. It's just not something I do. It's not a world I visit that often. But I was like, you know what? I want to do it. I think because as I said at the start of this stream, at the start of the stream, I said I would like to. I don't like this eyelid. I would like to do drawing content or videos. I should use the word content because it reminds me of like Man Ben, which is the show that I really like. That's the NHK show in Japan, which has Naoki Urasawa sitting down with mangakas and talking to them while they're drawing. And there's something really nice about watching people draw. And that's why I wanted. And like I said, I don't expect anyone to even sit down and watch it, but it would be nice if people have it on the background. That's cool. I think our eyes are a bit off, but it'll do. It'll have to do. Maybe I'll have to fix it some other time, but it'll be fine. Gigi. God, her eyes are off. Oh, that's so annoying. Just looked at her, I was like, boo! I'll have to fix those eyes with some white out because that looks like she's just really vague. I didn't want that. I think it's the eyelids that didn't help. I wanted to be all like, hello. So fix that. Fix that before bed. Her eyes are definitely the problem, I think. Oh well. It's fine. I can fix it. But I'm going to move on and actually get on this bit. Oh, you don't ever do that thing, the flippy thing. I don't know why anyone would do that. Because you immediately are like, oh my god, I can't draw. Yeah, all my dronkies, all my, God, I'm tired. All my drawings are wonky as hell. I don't even bother doing that anymore because I know I draw a bit like that, and that's just how it is. But like, I don't think I can ever get it straight. I don't even walk straight, let alone if I was trying to draw straight. You know? I don't know. Sorry, not straight. That's the wrong thing. You know what I mean? It's like it's going to be slightly wonky. I don't mind being a bit imperfect, you know, when it comes to my work. I want to look good, obviously, but I mean, you know, I don't mind having those little bits of imperfections. Also, I just would never get anything done if I was constantly trying to get it to not look like it's, you know, to look good on, like, when flipped. God, can you imagine I'll be there for weeks trying to get the drawing done. Oh, whoops, why did I forget that? There we go. Yeah, your drawing looks a bit dronky. People will get it. My drawing did look dronky. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. At least there's that. At least I've done the cat justice, right? At least Gigi looks like bloody Gigi. Right. If I was to draw a cat, though, it wouldn't look like that. That is the only thing, right? It's got to the point it's like, oh, you know, it looks good enough. Right, I'm going to use some white out. I'm going to try and fix those eyes. Try and fix those eyes before I do the shading. And then I think we'll call it a night. Sorry, we'll call it a night. I realised I sort of rolled off and I was like, oh no. Let's move that as well. Right. Thank you. Considering I don't draw brooms that often, it's going alright. You get it, it's a broom. that to dry a bit. But in the meantime, I might do some shading. I might just sort out that smile, so it's less of a smirk. But I might be able to do that without any, like... something like that. Nailed it! I mean, not really, I got to do it. It's kind of there, it's getting there. Something like that. That it's fine. Okay. What, you think maybe having the face lower? Maybe. That'd have to involve a lot of repair. I may have to maybe do that off stream or something. Maybe. She's got quite a jaw. I think it's alright. I just think it's just what was bugging me most of all was the eye, because she was sort of having one eye look over one thing. Yeah. This is the thing, right? It's like, how young is this? I mean, I think I've accidentally made her a bit older, but it's how it is. It's how it is. You get who it is. You might be right there, but I think for now I'm gonna have to just leave it, or at least I'll repair the eyes, and then I think I'll call it a night. But yeah, we'll shade this first. Tell you what, I think that'll do. You get the idea. Oh, forgot to do the little strap. Oh, yeah, I've got to get that white out for me. I think the eyes still need some work, but they certainly look better than they did. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'll try and repair them up there. Yeah, looks so much better. But yeah, maybe I'll look at repairing it later. But it's okay for now. For the sake of the stream, I think it looks good. And I'm gonna just shade the bits that he's shading, because I nearly forgot the broom as well. So I'll do all that, and then we're gonna call it a night, guys. I think we're done. There we go. One Kiki. One Gigi. That's with a Kiki attached to it. Right. So let me just just to round it up, we have a Kiki. So there's a Kiki from Kiki's Delivering Service. Done. So that's one. Then I'm going in reverse, just because that's easier for me. Right, so I'll pop her down here. So we've got Kiki. We've got a Shovel Knight. So let's pop that there. And finally, a Leonardo. Pop that there. So there we go, guys. Can't really fit them all in. But yeah. Cool. Well, that's me there, done there, I guess. It's 9:20. Thank you all for joining me. Really appreciate it. You could have done anything else with your evening, so I'm glad you spent it with me. So thank you. That's very kind of you. If you haven't got a copy already, I have Warrior Klaus the Gift on sale at Etsy, which is just it's the same as this Twitch channel. It's Ben Allen Inc. So you can find me on there. I'm planning to do another stream. What I'd like to do is a Christmas stream. So what I mean by Christmas stream is I'll be doing a Warrior Klaus illustration. So there won't be any requests that day, but you're more than welcome to just join me. And I'll be drawing an illustration which I post on Christmas Day. I've done it, it's becoming a bit of a tradition now, so every year so far I've posted a Warrior Klaus illustration, and I want to do it again this year, but I thought this time you guys can join me. I'll let everybody know when that stream is, but yeah, and that'll be a digital one, so I'll hopefully have it set up so I'll be using my Cintiq, so it won't be with inks and pencils. As much as I love doing this, it'll be a digital illustration, so but you can join in with that. So thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it, and I will see you again very soon. So thanks again, guys. Bye.